Good afternoon and welcome to News at 1. I am Dayo Anthony. The Lagos State Traffic Management Authority, LASMA, the Federal Road Safety Corps, FRSC, have agreed to strengthen their partnership in managing traffic across Lagos. This agreement was announced recently by the General Manager of LASMA, Olalekan Bakariuki, during a courtesy visit by the FRSC's Zonal Commanding Officer, Jonathan Owade, and his team to LASMA headquarters in Oshodi, Lagos. Bakariuki welcomed the initiative and reiterated LASMA's commitment to collaborating with FRSC on traffic decongestion, public enlightenment, and enforcement of traffic regulations. Also, FRSC Zonal Commanding Officer Jonathan Owade emphasized that FRSC remains Nigeria's leading agency in road traffic management and safety administration, with a strong commitment to eradicating road traffic crashes and creating a safe motoring environment. Lagos State Government, through the General Hospital Ikorodu, has celebrated World Breastfeeding Week with a series of engaging activities aimed at promoting the benefits of exclusive breastfeeding for the first 6 months of birth for both mothers and infants. The medical director of the hospital, Taiwo Hassan, in his remarks, revealed the breast milk is affordable, needs no special preparation, has no contamination, and is vital for the solid foundation of a child, adding that there is need to support breastfeeding mothers for a hitch-free breastfeeding experience. Now, in our presentation on the benefits of breastfeeding, delivered by the head of pediatrics department, Folashade Ewedemi, revealed that breastfeeding creates a strong bond between babies and their mothers, while also helping in the physical and mental development of the child. Now, the pediatrician advised all mothers to breastfeed their babies until they outgrow the breastfeeding age. The World Breastfeeding Week is celebrated annually all over the globe in the first week of August. The Legacy Government, through the Ministry of Tourism, Art and Culture, joined others across the globe to commemorate World Indigenous Day with an event held at Freedom Park, Lagos. The event, which included a vibrant display of traditional music, cultural performance, and delicious local cuisine, was organized by the ministry to promote and protect the rights of indigenous peoples in Lagos and Nigeria at large. According to Special Advisor on Tourism, Arts and Culture, Idris Aregbe, World Indigenous Day is a significant occasion to recognize and celebrate the contributions of indigenous people to the society. Idris Aregbe also appreciated the entire team of Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy for their contribution and support in a collaborative effort to ensure the success of the event. The Permanent Secretary, Oluwatoye Atekoja, speaking in Yoruba, thanked all those present at the event and appreciated the Special Advisor for organizing such magnificent event to commemorate World Indigenous Day. The Chief of Defense Staff in West Africa have called for the return of Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to the regional bloc. In January, the three military-led West African nations announced their immediate withdrawal from the Economic Community of West African States, accusing the organization of becoming a threat to its member states. The regional defense chief stated that their return was crucial to overcoming the insecurity plowed in the region, particularly insurgency. The chairman of the ECOWAS Committee of Chiefs of Defense Staff and the Nigeria Chief of Defense Staff, Christopher Musa, spoke while leading the defense chief on a visit to the National Coordinator of Counter-Terrorism Center at Damu Laka in Abuja. Musa noted that efforts were underway to bring back the three countries, stressing that all countries in the region must work together to address insecurity in West Africa. The Minister of Environment, Balarabe Lawal, says only 1 in 10% households in the country use clean energy sources and technologies for cooking. Balarabe said implementing the National Clean Cooking Policy of Nigeria will attract about 10 million direct jobs among youths. The minister said this in a statement signed by the head, Press and Public Relations Unit of the Ministry, Ibrahim Aruna. He noted that traditional cooking with firewood and other polluting fuels such as kerosene and charcoal are claiming lives, causes deforestation, and contributes to the effects of climate change, as well as putting a burden on women. And now to foreign news. Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky has acknowledged the first time that his military is conducting a cross-border offensive inside Russia's western Kursk region. In his video address, Zelensky said Ukraine's military is pushing the war onto the aggressor's territory. Kiev launched its surprise attack, rapidly advancing more than 10 kilometers inside Russia, the deepest raid since Moscow began its full-scale invasion of Ukraine in February 2022. The local officials said in Ukraine, the capital, Kiev, and several other regions came under as Russian drone and missile attack in the early hours of today. Meanwhile, the governors of Russia's neighboring Voronezh and Belgrado region also reported a Ukrainian drone attack overnight. And now in sport. Minister of Sports Development John Eno says there will be stiffer scrutiny of the constitutions governing Nigeria's sports and federations in advance of the forthcoming elections. Now, this announcement follows Team Nigeria's disappointing performance at the 2024 Paris Olympics, while the country did not secure any medal. Now, Eno, speaking from Paris, stated that the ministry did everything to prepare the athletes adequately and provide them with every financial support, but unfortunately, the performance has not produced any podium finish. Now, emphasizing the importance of upcoming federations elections, Eno noted that he knows that the election is into the federations are coming in, and it will be the perfect platform to get only those who have something to offer to lead the various sports. The minister concluded that as a minister, it is important to supervise elections where all of the best hands will lead the various federations. But just before we go, remember, speed thrills but kills. Please avoid excessive speed. You can follow us and like all of our social media platforms. X at Traffic Radio 961. Facebook, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Instagram, Lagos Traffic Radio 961. Subscribe and watch our news and program live on YouTube at Traffic Radio 961. You can also visit our website at www.trafficradio961.ng. Now, did you know that the Sowolo administration trained 250 residents in an entrepreneurship mentorship program? You can get more details on Lagos State Government's website. Now, for contact with the newsroom, please send a message to info@trafficradio961.ng. The NC News broadcast compiled by Coyote Mafalashiri. I am Dayo. Anthony, many thanks for listening, and do have an amazing Sunday.